This says Oracle cards, poison, caution, antidote. Cards are for reading only, not for human consumption. If swallowed, try white of egg mixed with milk for use with Southern Botanic Oracle only, dark. And then it says S. Williams, druggist, corner of South and Magnolia, Tennessee. That's adorable. Hello, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I am here to talk about the Southern Botanic Oracle. This is a 45 card deck and guidebook inspired by plant life in the American South. I do have the Southern Gothic, and I love this deck, and I use it quite a bit. I'm actually using it currently, which is why it's not in its box. I just keep it in this bottom part while it's sitting on my desk. But I love this deck. I got it because of the cornbread card. I saw that and I was like, have to have this cornbread card to go with my Hoodoo Tarot. Then I started using it with the Hoodoo Tarot and I really loved it. But this deck has been on my radar for a while because Krista at Crochet Witch, no, she is now Krista. She just changed her name. Oh man, she just changed it a couple of days ago. And I can't remember it already. Krista Chronicles. Her channel is called the Krista Chronicles or just Krista's Chronicles. I don't know. I'll link it below. She is she uses this deck a lot on Instagram. That's what I'm trying to say. And I see it all the time on her Instagram page. And this has been on my wish list for a long time, and I had an opportunity to enter a giveaway for it on the creators live, and I won the giveaway, and I was sent the deck, the expansion pack, and this beautiful cloth, which you've been seeing in the back of some of my videos. It's not a cloth. This is actually satin. This is satin, which I guess is still cloth, but it's very silky smooth and nice, but it's slippy. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be keeping it on my table, but it's very pretty and shiny. I like it. And it was very generous of the creator to send me the cloth and everything. And I was so excited to get it because I have the Southern Gothic. This has been on my wish list. So let's take a look. Let's unbox this one together. It says, lose yourself in the magic of plant lore with the Southern Botanic Oracle. This card deck employs the stories of fruits, flowers, roots, and herbs to unlock your intuition. All of the plants in the deck are found in the South, and if they are not native, it is because they have cultural significance. Includes a complete guidebook written and illustrated by Stacy Williams Ung. Is that how you say that? I'm not sure. It's just two letters. But it's published by Stacy Williams Ung. I hope I'm saying that right. And La Panther Studios, which is Stacy's publishing company. And she's actually publishing quite a few decks this year. She's got the Lenormand, Erica Robinson's Lenormand coming out, which I backed on Kickstarter. I'm very excited about. And also she's got a R&B tarot coming and something else. I can't remember what else. They always come in these custom bubble wraps. So when I got the Southern Gothic, it also came in a custom bubble wrap that said Southern Gothic. And this one came in the Southern Botanic, and I love them. So because the box is always a little bit big for the cards, I always cut this part out and put it in the bottom just to give it some padding and to keep it from jumping around in the box more than it needs to. And I love that. So that's the bottom. All right, here's the Poisons pack. This is the expansion pack. I believe it's 10 or 12 cards, the guidebook for the original deck. And here are the cards. Comes with this green band on it, which I am going to keep as a bookmark. So we're just going to keep that and pop that right in there. And let's take a look. Let's start with the Poisons. So obviously I opened it. I took it out of the box. I put this inside the box with it just so that I can, because I got this about a month or two ago and I just wanted to keep it all together. And so I had a chance to unbox it. So I did open it, but I haven't looked at the cards yet. I did scan this QR code. It does not work. I'm not sure. I did try to contact the creator I did try to contact the person who shipped it to me to get a copy of the PDF guidebook that goes with this Poisons pack, but I did not get a response. So just be aware. I don't know if they've changed these out by now or what, but mine didn't work. So if yours doesn't work, you may need to contact them to get the PDF. I couldn't get a hold of them. I didn't want to keep pestering them since it was a giveaway. So I just asked a friend and they sent it to me. But just be aware of that. So then these are the backs, gorgeous. And if you want to see them next to the Southern Gothic. Now, this is the new edition, the second edition of this stack, which and it comes in like the two part. Just I think this is the box. This is the box that opens this way, not the drawer box, which I believe was the first edition. And this cardstock is different from my Southern Gothic because the Southern Gothic is like this is almost like a soft touch. This is that what I call that rubbery cardstock that I love because it feels like it would bounce if you dropped it on the floor. I love this cardstock because it feels soft and it's easy to shuffle, and I like this cardstock a lot. But the other deck, which I'm assuming that the first edition is probably similar to this one, is more of a semi gloss. So just so you know. Now the expansion pack is the same. Is it the same? Yeah, this is the same cardstock, which is nice because you know you want to put them in there, so you need them to be a match. Right, so let's take a look at this guidebook. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, so we've got here's the table of contents. You've got the introduction, oracle cards, suggested layouts, guide to the cards, about the artist, further reading, and also about the creator. I'm guessing that the creator and the artist are the same. I thought they were. What is that? About the artist. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That confused me because there were two sections. Okay. So it says, Welcome to the Southern Botanic Oracle. The Oracle deck has been this Oracle deck has been lovingly crafted to explore the plants of the American South. In this set, you will find inspiring stories about the trees and plants that are grown, harvested, foraged, or otherwise enjoyed by humans in these parts. The fruits, flowers, roots, herbs, and shrubs that you will find on these cards contain messages of wisdom and motivation. They are all symbols originating from authentic beliefs or practices in this fertile region of the world, the South. Like many other geographical regions of shared culture, is a place of identity. It is a diverse area with many overlapping traditions and beliefs, which over time, as people learned and borrowed from one another, naturally coalesced and evolved into a series of unique folkways. And it goes on. The writing is a little bit small for my old eyes, but I can read it. So then it goes into the poisons. It says also available as the poisons, a 9 card expansion deck designed especially for use with Southern Botanic Oracle. These extra bonus cards are meant to be shuffled into this one in order to provide darker messages for shadow work. Find them at your local boutique. And then it talks about what oracle cards are. It gives you some spreads, and then it gets right into the meanings. You get the number. Thank goodness, because I got another deck I've been using for my to do some readings for friends, and it does not have numbers. It's separated all crazy. It's not in alphabetical order. Can't find nothing in the guidebook. So I always appreciate when they just put a number on the card. Just give us a number. Put the number on the card. Put the number in the book so we can find shit because ain't nobody got time. So then it says you get a what it looks like a Latin name. You get the English name Magnolia, the general name, and then the Latin name, and then 2 keywords, which are all written here on the card. Then you get some information about the history, and then the divination at the bottom. And it looks like it's 1 page per card. And then in the back, like I said, about the artist. She's born in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, Roses, Dust, and Ashes was the other one. And she also has like an ancestral deck, or I think she produced that one. There's quite a few decks coming out of this studio that are cool. Now, size. This is a Hay House. This is standard Hay House card. They are the exact same size. So this is the size of a standard Hay House card. This is a standard tarot card like RWS. So you can see it's slightly taller, a little bit wider. They are typical oracle size. So on my Southern Gothic, the borders and the backs of the cards are slightly different from the expansion to the regular like base deck. And on this one, I don't see that issue at all. Like they seem to be exactly the same, like a perfect match. And even when I do this, I don't feel like a difference in the size. And we'll see once we shuffle them. They do seem a little taller, but I mean, that's going to happen when you have an expansion. So, I mean, I think this is a really good match to add in. So let's start. Let's look at the cards and we'll start with the expansion. The expansion doesn't have a number, which I think they're in alphabetical order in the PDF. So you don't need a number. So we start with Mountain Laurel, and the keywords are crisis and trouble. And again, these are going to be 9 cards that are giving you some sort of shadow work. Oh, these are stuck a little bit. Give me a second. All right, so this says Water Hemlock, Subversion and Defeat. Fairy Lily, Mischief, Sabotage. Deathcap Mushroom, Avarice and Foul Play. And then Poison Ivy, Irritability, Profanity. This is pretty. It looks so pretty, but then, you know, get you itching. Irritability is right. Profanity is right. Oh goodness. Delirium and Confusion for Jemson Weed. I think that these cards, she has a little bit of a sense of humor. You can tell from the writing and the, especially from the keywords. Wolfsbane, Magic, Transformation. Deadly Nightshade, Vanity and Self-Absorption. Harry Vetch, Reciprocity and Trade-Offs. And then that's the last of those. Now, when you get into the original deck, the base deck, you get a number at the top. And so that's how I know the difference. So we start with Magnolia. Look at these beautiful magnolias. I have a magnolia tree behind my house that is always getting a vine around it, like some sort of weed vine that's trying to kill it, man. And every so often I have to go out there and like rescue it. It's really trying to kill my magnolia tree. It makes me sad because that tree is so beautiful. It makes such beautiful flowers in the spring. But oh gosh, that damn vine, man. Pokeweed. It had covered the whole tree at one point. I don't even know how I didn't notice it because I don't go back there that much. And it's kind of off to the side where I can't see it unless I look out a certain window. And it had got the whole tree at one point, and I had to get somebody to come cut all of it down from the top of the tree and everything. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Rose. Look at these gorgeous blooming roses. I love them when they get like that. Hobblebush. Periwinkle. Wild cherry. Beautiful. Passion. Fire. The artwork on these is so gorgeous. I could just get lost in them. Cypress, sorrow, regret. Archangel root, receptivity, and female essence. Female essence. Ghost pipe, reliance and friendship. Jopai weed, perceptiveness and vision. Okra, yum. I love okra. Love okra. Any chance I get to eat it, I'm eating it in soup, in stew, deep fried with some hot sauce on it. Give it to me all the ways. I love okra. Hi, John the Conqueror. That's quite a name for a plant. It looks so sweet. Is this the plant that was trying to kill my damn tree? It looked like it without the flowers. And it's definitely trying to conquer my tree. Azalea. Crepe myrtle. Or crepe myrtle. Life and death. Sorry, I'm upset about my tree. See, this is the life of a person who house came with plants, and I don't have a green thumb, and I don't even like the outdoors because I hate bugs, and I have to take care of all these plants, and it's just overwhelming sometimes for me because I get upset because I don't know what the hell I'm doing and I'm struggling. I'm struggling, y'all. Somebody come help me. I don't want them to die though, because they're so beautiful. Hickory. Release, letting go. Angel's trumpet. Suspicion and turmoil. That's beautiful. Look at the moon in the background of that and the sky. I could I love these. I'm not the type of person who spends a whole lot of time outdoors, but these types of pictures I could spend all day in, you know? They don't make me feel uncomfortable. They don't make me feel scared. They don't make me, I don't know. I love these. I love them. And sometimes when I go outside, I don't always love it. Sometimes I feel nervous and afraid, especially, I don't like bugs. Bugs really scare me. And so being outside with all of this greenery in real life would scare me, but I mean, not, I do it, but I don't, it's not comfortable for me, but these feel so comfortable. And I love that. I like that I can bring this to me without me having to feel that nervousness or feeling afraid. I love these images, is what I'm trying to say. And I appreciate that about this stack. Collard greens! Woohoo! I just finished eating a lot of collard greens over New Year's. Collard greens, black eyed peas. Yes. Maypop. Rabbit tobacco. Optimism and gladness. Swamp lily. Stagnation and entrenchment. Sugar maple. Yes, I remember these from when I was a kid. I used to love these little seeds that fall off the plant, collecting them up, using them like money out there, buying, I don't even know what we were buying. Nothing. Other plants and leaves that we picked up off the ground. Information and knowledge. Kids get into all kind of stuff, don't they? Tomato. Family bloodline. Longevity. Bright future for white pine. Beautiful picture. Hellebore. A lot of these plants look very familiar to me. But like I said, they don't bring me, the images don't bring me they remind me of my childhood before I was afraid to go outside. Before I was afraid to be in nature. Strawberries, yum. Oak. Also, I like the food in here. That's giving me feel good feels too. Honeysuckle, beautiful. Used to pick these and actually, suck them. Suck the sweetness, the nectar out of them. Hydrangea, steal them from the bees and the birds. Beautiful hydrangeas. I had hydrangeas, but they died. I told y'all I'm struggling. Tobacco. I managed to keep the other ones, the hibiscus, alive. Those were dying too, but I got them. I brought them back to life, y'all. Monkey ball. Weight and rigidity. And star jasmine, spiritual gifts and abundance. Beautiful. Yes, I like this a lot. Let me shuffle and we'll pick a card and read from the guidebook. So I have both decks here. I'm gonna just kind of shuffle them together. Let's see what we get. And then if we get something from the poisons pack, I'll pull it up in my iPad. Yeah, they shuffle great. I can shuffle them even with my short fingers because they're spendy and rubbery. These shuffle like a dream. Lovely, a lovely shuffle. Definitely even better shuffle than my other deck because the other cards are stiffer a little bit. So these are nice and bendy. I can still shuffle the other deck though. But I think the other one, the one that I have, I think that one's out of print. So the one that you would get if you bought this deck now, I think would be like this one. Great. Let's do a fan real quick so you can see what that looks like. All right, so it's definitely a clumpy fan. So if you're a fanner, be aware of that. Let's see what we got. Rabbit tobacco, 30. I don't know how long me and this scarf are gonna last, y'all. This scarf don't want to stay put. Let me find 30. Easy to find because there's numbers. All right, so you can read that for yourself if you like. It says, of all things to be optimistic about, everlasting life certainly would be one of them. This herb is one of many called everlastings that retain their color and live very long lives, seemingly forever. They are equipped with dense coats of tiny hairs on the stems and leaves, and after their flowers wilt, they still look pretty in the wild or even in a vase as a dried arrangement. Native Americans believed that rabbit tobacco, so named probably because it was smoked, had spiritual powers. Various indigenous tribes of North Carolina burned the leaves in sweat baths, and others used it in poultices or skin rubs for magical protection. Some reported that the smoke of rabbit tobacco has restorative powers or would prevent bad luck. Rabbit tobacco This rabbit tobacco card is a positive signal that you have much to be glad about, that things may be turning in your favor. But even if they are not, you can choose optimism and positivity to ward off bad influences, even as a daily practice. I love that. These are really great for daily pulls and to pull like some tarot cards around it. It's like, yes, chef's kiss. Wonderful for that. Um, yeah, love that. Love that message. It's like I said, the guidebook, this is small. The print on it is small, so it's a little bit difficult. It's not that easy to read, but that's because my eyes are bad. If you guys hit 2020, you probably won't have any trouble reading this. But that's just me. Yeah, that's the Southern Gothic Oracle. I feel like a lot of these images are like if I could make a world where I could, there could be all of this beautiful, lush plant life and no insects, this is the world I would make. I know that that's a very personal thing, but I mean, art is personal, and this this is a feel good deck for me. I don't have another deck that doesn't have anything in it that scares me, like that's lush like this. And I do enjoy plants and nature when it's not nerve wracking for me. So I really appreciate having this deck, and I really appreciate her sending this to me. This is beautiful. Okay, look at this mountain laurel. I pulled it up. I'll put it here on the screen for you. It says mountain laurel is a gnarly evergreen shrub that grows prolifically throughout the Appalachian Mountain region. It is so abundant in places like the Smoky Mountains National Park that in summertime, laurel might form a vast, impassable landscape before your eyes. Explorers and travelers used to plan their routes as best they could to avoid laurel hells, which were thickets of mountain laurel so dense and strong that they could allegedly entrap a man in their twisty branches. With profuse displays of pinkish white star shaped flower clusters. The shrub is a favorite in parks and gardens. This is strange when you think about it because mountain laurel is also extremely poisonous. From root to leaf, mountain laurel is toxic in all forms. If you were to try eating any part of it, your mouth and throat would begin to burn, followed by nausea and vomiting. Consume enough of it, and you might experience convulsions, paralysis, or slip into a coma. The mountain laurel card hints at a crisis waiting to happen. Like a person who is pretty on the outside but rotten and cruel within, this plant embodies everything about being toxic. The card suggests that there is serious trouble in your path, although it's posing as a vigorous patch of flowers. Be cautious. The gnarled and twisted fingers of a crisis may await you. Plant a root around it or away from it. I want to look at that one that I think is trying to kill my damn tree. Let's see if we can find that one. Here it is. High John the Conqueror. Let me see about High John. John or High John is a potent and very popular magical root in hoodoo and is usually sourced from the plant known as the dwarf morning glory. Some practitioners use other morning glory varieties. So it doesn't say anything about it being a vine in here. You can read it for yourself if you like. Let me get it closer because it is kind of small. But I swear it looks like that vine that was trying to kill. It's without the flowers. I don't know. That is the Southern Botanic Oracle, along with the scarf, the reading cloth, and the poisons pack. So yeah, I think this is beautiful. I'm excited about how it brings the outside in. And I think that these plants have been painted gorgeously. It's bright and I don't know, almost whimsical. I really enjoy the paintings on this, but I really enjoy the paintings on the other one as well. Um, I'm excited to start to use it. If it's anything like my Southern Gothic, it's going to be a gem in my collection because that one is a fabulous reader. So yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing this one in, and thank you to Lab Panthera Studios for sending this one to me. I was so excited to win this. I really wanted this one. It was on my wish. All right, so if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding Tarot and Oracle. I will post below where you can pick this one up. And until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye.